I read the Bible cover to cover, every single page. It took 5 months, but I read the entire Bible carefully, including watching a bunch of videos. But not what is it called? The
Bible Project.
Bible Project. They're so good.
What? This is crazy. I'm sorry. I'm doing the same thing. Sorry, I'm literally doing the same thing as we're speaking. Like I would read a Bible book, and then I'll read the Bible Project, and then go on and do the same thing. And so I'm sorry. I'm just getting excited because literally, your book, the biggest impact "Useful Not True" has had on my life is actually my relationship with God. I don't want to say there was a point where I didn't believe in God. I've always have, but my relationship with God is a lot stronger than it is, and I believe your book played a role in it because the concept of useful not true. I felt like I used to do a lot of things in the concept of having to know if it's true or not, but I felt like once I let go of being right and actually just said, "Is this serving me?" In my belief, my personal relationship with God is serving me because it gave me a community of Christians to believe with. It's given me a spirit of kindness, fruitfulness, and it gives me purpose. Like it gives me another reason to wake up. So I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if God is true or not. We could be delusional, but I believe it. But I felt like your book has helped me reinforce that even if I don't know if God is true or not, it's useful. Therefore, I'm gonna keep on pursuing that faith.
I love that. That's so cool to hear.
Yeah, so thank you.
That was a giant, profound insight for me as I was learning more about this.
Yeah.
Is reconciling the problem of how like a quarter of the world can have this belief and feel that this belief is absolutely true.
Yeah.
But it's at odds with something that another quarter of the world believes and is convinced that their thing is completely true.
Yeah.
And, and there's I think there are, so let's say all of the Christians in the world, yes, all of the Hindus in the world, all of the Muslims in the world, and all of the atheists in the world, and I know there are other groups, but let's just take those as four of the biggest, that those are completely at odds with each other.
Yes.
And there are over 1 billion Hindus that are convinced that their beliefs are true, and maybe they are, but if that's true, then that means that all of the Christian and Muslim beliefs are not true, and it means that all of the atheists are not true, although they're convinced that they're true. And so I thought, how do we reconcile this looking at the whole world?
Yes.
And that's when it felt like a giant epiphany that no beliefs are true if we define the word true as necessarily, absolutely, objectively true for everyone, everywhere, always. And if it doesn't pass that test, it doesn't mean it's false. It just means it's not necessarily true for everyone, everywhere, always. And it's a beautiful way to make that word true so narrowly defined that we can let go of it short of concrete physical things you can hold in your hand or whatever. But then if it's not necessarily true, it helps you see it from another point of view, or helps you just ask the better question, which is what you're saying is, how does this serve me?
Yes.
If I believe this, how does that affect my actions? And ultimately, actions are true.
Yes.
When you do something, you are actually doing that thing. Nobody can deny that. It can be recorded. It can be observed. An alien in space or an octopus in the water can look at you doing that thing and agree that you're doing it. That's actually true. So what goes on in our heads doesn't really matter that much. It's only there for the purpose of affecting our actions, which is the true thing.